Hindi mo kailangang magdalawang salita sa akin kasi mahal kita, kapatid kita, hindi kita iiwanan. Ang iiwanan natin ay yung power.
Tama na, aling ko. Magpahinga na tayo. Umuwi na tayo. Magpagamot. Magpagaling ang nangangapa ko. Hindi ako malilingan. Hindi ako makukulang. Lahat kasama ko ngayon. Hindi natin kasama sa pinakamadilim na bahagi ng buhay natin. Kasama sila ngayon dahil nasa taas ka pa.
Sa lahat ng politiko, sino lang ang willing na tumalikod sa kapangyarihan? Duterte. Who comes close? Yesterday, Senator Amy showed that to us.
Ang bigat panoorin.
Actually, sa totoo lang, ikaw
Okay,
yung
okay.
gusto kong marinig na mag-explain about.
Siguro ngayon ay makakarinig ng buo ang gusto kong sabihin. Walang mapapawasan, hindi madadagdagan. Bongbong, nag-aalala sa iyo si Manang. Tuwing nakikita kita sa TV, gusto kitang puntahan. Napakalaki ng pinagbago mo. Itsura, pagsasalita, takbo ng pag-isip. Minsan, napapatanong ako sa sarili ko, ikaw pa ba yan? Si Bongbong ba talaga yung nakikita ko? Pero ako, aning ko, ako pa rin ito. Ako pa rin ang ate mo na tumayo ka mas ina sa inyo sa ibang bansa. Ang kasama nyo sa sumubok na sanglanin lahat ng sakit para sa iyo. Ang kapatid mo na hindi mo kailangan hingan ng tawad dahil agad ka na niniintindi at tatanggapin dahil mahal kita.
To be honest, ang bigat niyang panoorin kasi I have been wanting for Amy to do that for a very, very long time. Kaya nga ayoko kay Amy kasi alam ko yung mga sinasabi niya. May kasama akong chat group with Amy and I was like, I don't want to be here kasi nandun si Amy. And that is exactly the reason. Kasi nga na, alam mo naman pala, and sorry to name Maharlika, no? I know na meron kayong issue. Pero when I was talking to Maharlika, I kept telling Maharlika, alam mo, si Amy ang may kasalanan nito. Si Amy dapat magsalita. She knows what's up with her brother. Kasi kahit magdadakdak tayo dito, kung si Amy naman mananahimik, ano yan? Tapos kunwari kakampi tayo ni Amy, tapos hindi siya nagsasalita about this issue. So, I've been wanting for her to say that. Lalo na nung narinig ko yung, kailan ko ba nalaman yung she had to plead Digong? That was 2023. I was already here actually. I was already here. So parang ako na parang, kaya galit na galit ako. Kasi nga, can you imagine all the things na ginawa ni Digong for you? Tapos pinakulong mo pa siya, etc. And nung napanood ko ng speech, bigla ako nabigatan. And I never expected na that would be my feeling when I watched the speech. Akala ko nga fake news kasi nakita ko lang yung call card. Totoo ba to? Tapos nung pumunta ako ng page mo, syempre. Tapos nakita ko yung speech ni Amy. Tapos pinanood ko siya ng buo. Tapos, alam mo, ang bigat niyang panoorin. Part of me is saying na, shit. Kasi this is, regardless of politics, this is still a family. You don't want to see family breaking up like this, especially in front of everybody. Kasi galing ako ng broken family. So I know that feeling. So yun yung parang isang mabigat sa akin kasi tao lang din ako, no. I'm also a human being. May mga hugot, may mga natitrigger din tayo ng mga ganyang bagay, di ba? Na parang, shit, this is a broken family, and then matitrigger yung experience mo sa ganyan. So parang mixed emotion. At the same time, I felt na mahirap yung ginawa ni Amy because she's giving up a lot of things. Yan ang unang-una.
Yeah.
Kaya nga yung sinasabi ng mga na ginawa niya, yung sinasabi ni Sandro, no Sandro, I'm really sorry. Ito na naman, no, yung mga nag-a-assume na ginawa to ni Amy for political ambition. ambition. Anong political ambition? You know that Amy barely won the 2025 election. How much people don't like the Marcos name anymore. Presidente ka tapos number 12 ka sa Senate. Maraming galit kay Amy. Amy now is a political orphan, no? Wala siyang, she cannot, alam mo yun she's politically orphan dyan sa mga Marcos loyalists. Anything. Amy has more to lose than to gain in doing that. Kasi sa totoo lang, no, kung ang mga kakamping nga played along with BBM just to get what they want, ano pa yung kapatid? Why don't you just play along? Kapatid ka naman.
Okay,
Nasa
oo.
kapangyarihan naman kayo. Enjoy nyo naman, may enjoy mo na yung kapangyarihan. Diba? Sanay naman tayo sa politika na, kakampi mo yung mga Duterte, pwede mo namang iwanan yung mga Duterte dahil, to be frank, ano naman ang laban ng mga Duterte sa mga elite sa Manila? And this is what a lot of political analysts do not say and needed to be said. The Dutertes are provincianos. You are Manileños. Have you forgotten that dynamic? Diba? Kaya nga sabi ko, these people na nagbibigay ng political analysis do not really understand the country at all. No? Hindi nila alam na yung mga ganyang dynamics na powerful Manileños, yung mga nakatira sa Forbes Park. Wala kang bahay yung mga Duterte sa Manila. They don't have a house. They don't own a house in Manila. Taga Davao talaga yung mga yan. And lahat ng mga probinsyano, naiintindihan yung sinasabi ko. Hindi ba tama ako? What exactly do you feel when you go to Manila? Diba na parang the people in Manila, I'm from Manila, and kaya alam ko yung ugaling ganyan, na they think na they own the country. That's how Manileños are. Diba? Kaya nga itong yung mga Nikagadi, bakla, you're just another Manileña trying to learn for the rest of the country they should be. You don't know what you're talking about. So ngayon, ito si Amy, she has everything to lose. She has everything to lose. She didn't need to do that actually.
Correct.
Kasi-
Exhaust the power that the brother can bring for the last 3 years, di ba?
Exactly. Kayo, yung normal lang, wag na tayo magbulahan. Kung kayo kapatid ni Bongbong, what would you do? Hindi ba mas matitempt kayo na enjoy na lang natin itong kapangyarihan
Malit
natin?
lang.
Dead man na na-addict si Bong. Which actually, the kakampings are doing. Nagagawa nga ng kakampings what more kung kapatid? Kapatid mo naman yan. Hindi ba? Ubus-ubus biyaya. Nakalimutan na rin ng mga kakamping. Uy, mga bakla. Meron pang ill-gotten wealth. And this is the only time that they could take it. And you don't even know whether na nababawi na nila yung ill-gotten wealth. No? I'm pretty sure they could. Kasi nga, the power that you have, no? The power that you have right now. Pero dead man na rin yung mga kakampings, di ba? Sa ill-gotten wealth. Nakalimutan na rin nila. So everything actually is in favor of Amy if she doesn't speak, she doesn't fight her brother. Nagigets ninyo? She could have even been the next president. Play along with Bongbong, and then they will field another Amy as president. Ganyan, hindi ba? Don't you see? Or field her as the vice president of everything is in favor of Amy if she will not speak and if she will not fight her brother and if she will drop the Dutertes. But she did not. And to be honest, no, I think that speech of Amy, I would like to remind you, parang naalala ko tuloy yung, meron kasi dati kaming guest na Palestinian playwright sa school ko, sa Netherlands, sa Leiden. And then, the Palestinian playwright, I never forgot what he said. He said that your turning point is the time that you become human. And itong speech ni Amy na to last night is her greatest turning point in her life, and that's she became fully human. Si Amy, walang mapapala si Amy kung aawayin niya yung kapatid niya. Kung ilalabas niya yung totoo. There's really nothing to be gained, to be honest. Bakit niya ginawa yan? I think it's just really Amy being a sister, being a human being, not even politician.
Kasi, di ba, na-forge yung friendship nila ni PRRD because nakiusap siya kay PRRD na susuportahan kita sa eleksyon pero palibing mo tatay ko. Di ba? That was the premise of the friendship with PRRD. Well, I think magkakilala na sila even before that. But that is the beginning of their friendship. So, nakabase kasi 'di ba parang even if I heard this story before, parang meron ka pa rin mga etches lang yung story na yan. Parang gano'n kasi baka naman press release lang yan, 'di ba? Na parang makatatay or love niya talaga yung tatay niya or whatsoever. And I think she doing this is because she wanted to salvage whatever dignity is left doon sa legacy ng tatay niya. I have a personal take on
Yeah,
this because
yeah.
I also asked them about this even before. Na sinabi ko na you are one inconsistency away from condemnation. So pagka meron kang gagawin na isang bagay na inconsistent, you are going to be condemned forever. And itong love for your father, ineme, ganyan. If time will truly show that you do not really value your father, then you will be forgotten in history and you're just going to be just another traditional politician who is remiss of his promises, of her promises.
Kasi I also want to add up, kasi si Senator Amy palagi niya sinasabi na I want to live by the principles that my father has, imparted to them, ganito, ganyan. This is not what our father wants, ganito, ganyan. And that opportunity was present last night and she took it. I think she wants to embody the Filipino identity that, we value the Filipino and the Philippines and, we need to stop whatever bullshit that her brother is currently doing. And to me, because I was with Joey that time, Sas,
Yeah.
and then they all started crying and I felt I don't even know how to feel. There's a sense of relief but at the same time, I don't know parang what's next. Yun yung nasa utak ko palagi, what's next dito?
Oo, para kang binuhusan ng malamig na tubig. Alam mo,
We were
ganun yung
stunned.
feeling na, actually, it's a very, very emotional. Kita mo yung mga nagtatanggol kay Bongbong, hindi nila, walang sincerity. Hindi nila kinaya yung revelation ni Amy. Sandro had to write a statement, but don't adjust. Kasi if they start speaking in front of a camera, you would see na they're lying. Diba? Hindi nila kinaya si Amy. Kasi si Amy lang talaga ang maluloka si BBM. I'm pretty sure may gagawin sila kay Amy, gagawin nila, pakukulong nila, whatever. Pero I think ito yung karma of
Yes.
Yes.
Medyo nadadelay lang yung audio, pero
Naririnig niyo pa ba?
Yes,
naririnig
yes.
naman.
Oo, I think ito na yung karma ni karma dinala ni BBM after what he did to the Dutertes. What the Dutertes? They're still together. Their family is still solid, hindi ba? May mga hiccups, pero buo pa rin sila. Yung nangyayari ngayon sa mga Marcos is the opposite. They are now being torn apart by their own doing, to be honest. By BBM, and in some way, because you let your brother run, di ba? We would have not been in this kind of situation if you, di ba, yun yung concern. Actually, yun yung concern ko, bakit mo pinatakbo? Di ba? Bakit? Why? Ako naiintindihan ko yung feeling, yung posisyon ni Amy. Yung sasabihan siya na, oo, magpaparehab na ako, magbabago na ako. Dahil may kapamilya akong ganun. Girl, hanggang 30 years na, 40 years na magbabago, 40 years, 50 years. Tapos yung sinasabihan naman, paniwala pa rin. Kasi, alam mo yun, 50 years na! Syempre, ako naman yung walang connection. So, alam mo, ako yung walang connection. That's why I can say na, tigilan mo na yan, ganyan. Pero the person involved in that person's life, it's an unimaginable situation. Yun na lang sabihin natin, unimaginable situation. Kasi what are you gonna do? Diba? What are you going to do?
Nakakalasing yung hope
Actually.
Yes.
If you are hoping for your loved one to be better, it's very difficult to admit that there is no hope. Kasi mahal mo
Yeah.
yun diba?
Yeah, exactly. Saka kapatid niya. Saka, alam mo yun, kaya yung pagkasabi ni Amy, basta ang bigat. With that speech, actually, I'm pretty sure Amy earned a lot of people's respect, but also imperiled her political career.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it got the respect of a lot of people, but it imperiled her political career. So expect that Amy would be destroyed dahil mahirap pa pagtripan ng addict.
Yeah.
Correct.
Addict na yan Addict na. And nung sinabi na rito ni Amy, sabi ko, if the country will not do anything, alam mo, magdo-double down yun sa addiction.
Correct.
Ganun ang adik eh. Nahuli na, nasabi na sa publiko, tapos walang nangyari. Ay, boklo! Ang tindi ng high niyan. Magdo-double down yan. So, well, I think it's because money talks. No, binusog nila ng pera yung mga tao. And I'm pretty sure, no, a lot of people are talking about this. I'm pretty sure pinag-usapan din doon ng mga kayumangging kaligatan. I mean, is a human being. Katulad ni Saldico is also a human being. Nakita naman natin, ano ba yung nag-trigger sa kanya magganyan? Di ba, tinakuya siya ng anak niya in public. Masakit yun, no? Even for a father, you lost it's better to lose your political career than to lose your family. Pero, ayun na nga, ang mga kakamping, they are now politically irrelevant.
True.
To be honest, hindi na nila mahihikayat ang iba na lumipat sa kanila. They are politically lost. I'm pretty sure magre-repackage naman yan, baka maging ka-violet din.
Mga ka-violets, sabi ni Dagang Barat, Sas, your take is very surreal because Aimee is performative. Let's not humanize his family that much. Many have suffered enough. That was appeal to emotion. No, hindi ko ako nang aaway. Alam mo, ang performative, yung pagtatanggol nyo kay Bongbong Marcos. Kasi, why? Okay, you do not have to like Aimee. You do not have to,
Ano ba siya anti-Duterte yung nag-comment?
Anti-Duterte siya. Anti-Duterte siya.
Sabi, Sas, your take is very surreal. Actually having a president addicted to cocaine is surreal.
Yeah.
Actually, the tourism industry of the Philippines collapsing in 2024 is surreal. My take is not surreal, it's human. Ask any real human being na merong addict sa pamilya if they could relate to Aimee. If they can, that's not surreal. You cannot just accept that your president is a cocaine addict. Ano ba gusto mong gawin? Kailangan makita mo si Bongbong na nagko-cocaine sa harapan mo. Ang dami nang nagsabing nakita nila. Yung kapatid na mismo. Remember, hindi ka kapamilya. You don't know anything about their family at all. So, if a family member speaks up about their family, you better listen to them because sila yung nakasama nila ng habang buhay. Unless na ikaw ang nakasama ni Bongbong Marcos. Kasi there are situations wherein hindi ka talaga close sa pamilya mo at mas close ka sa mga kaibigan mo. Ikaw ba yung ganong kaibigan? No! So don't take me as surreal. You're surreal because you don't know anything about their life. So, between you and Aimee Marcos, I will believe Aimee.
Correct. At ang performative dito, yung yung crusade ninyo. Kasi at this point, what are you angry about? Ano pinakagalit ninyo na ni-reveal ni Aimee na adik yung kapatid niya? Nagagalit kayo na ni-reveal ni Aimee na adik yung kapatid niya. Basically, confirming the bulong-bulungan for a very, very long time, the kwentuhan for a very, very long time, yung mga PIDEA investigation, yung mga kung ano-ano pang mga bagay about this specific issue, finally, Senator Aimee confirmed it. Kapatid niya, nakasama niya sa bahay, nakasama niya sa buhay. Pagkatapos, ngayon, galit. What exactly are you angry about?
Exactly. Ano yung kinagagalit ninyo sa ginawa ni Aimee? What?
Kasi daw po,
Dahil
pinatagal
sinabi niya,
pa.
well, totoo naman. Talagang ako nga rin, galit nga ako eh.
Kaya nga, ang daming nang nabad trip sa kanya kasi pinatagal nga niya.
Pinatagal niya, pero nung sinabi niya na, galit ka pa rin.